Okay, my name is Stephanie Song. I'm from the Pennsylvania government, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the Department of General Services. Here today, we have 15 minutes to share some general information about a very important tool and probably very useful resource for you, which is the COSTARS program. Why we're here to talk about COSTARS program? Maybe some of you have used COSTAR program in some extent. So if you have used COSTAR's program, please hands up. Okay, great. Thank you. So as you may know that COSTARS is a great option for many businesses and also buyers from the public sector. So today we want to share with you the program and the benefits it provides to all the participants from both sides, as well as the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania overall. COSTARS is the Commonwealth Cooperative Purchasing Program. This program provides registered local public procurement units and suppliers a tool to do business with each other effectively through contracts established by DGS, the Department of General Services. This approach leverages the purchasing power of more than 9,400 local entities combined with state agency purchasing to obtain more competitive pricing and choice than individual buyers might be able to obtain on their own. This program also helps to reduce the expense of public bidding procedures for members. And lastly, COSTARS provides increased opportunities for hundreds of businesses of all sizes in all locations to compete for millions of dollars of government businesses. As business professionals, as every one of you, I'm sure data drives decisions in your normal day-to-day work. So this set of number will speak volumes. Our membership grows year over year. In 2005, we had just shy of 3,000 members, and currently more than 9,000, actually more than 9,400 members, which are the buyers from public sector. We average about one new member each business day. Our available supplier contract number is also growing substantially over the years. In 2007, we had just shy of 500 supplier contracts. Today, more than 2,000. From the inception of the program, our COSTAR sales have grown from $150 million to over $1 billion in sales. So our members, which are the buyers, the purchasers from the public sector, are fully taking advantage of their member benefits and COSTAR's competitive pricing. Eligibility for membership requires that an organization falls within the scope of a local public procurement unit by being a tax-exempt nonprofit organization who receives public funding for the procurement of supplies and services. In COSTARS, when we refer the term member, they are the buyers from the public sector. And then when we say suppliers, we refer to COSTARS authorized suppliers. Our members are entities such as local municipalities, school districts, tax-exempt nonprofit education or public health institutions, public authorities such as parking authorities, airport, sewer, and water, tax-exempt nonprofit fire, rescue, and ambulance companies, and other entities who receive public funding for procurement of supplies and services. The COSTARS program provides procurement benefits for members, but it's also beneficial to Commonwealth overall. Why? Because first, there's no cost for a local public procurement unit to be a member of this program, because the suppliers already go through the competitive bidding process with Department of General Services to be awarded contract. These contracts satisfy the bidding threshold requirement of Chapter 19 of the PA Procurement Code. COSTARS provides our members with more flexibility and choice in their procurement process. Members can purchase from COSTARS exclusive suppliers or piggyback on the statewide COSTARS participating contract. They're also able to base their decision on more criteria than just price when purchasing through COSTARS. We hear a lot that many people say it's such a pain every time when they hear the word lowest bid. If you feel lowest bid is a pain sometimes, here is the good news. It is very important to know that COSTAR members are not held to awarding the project to the lowest bidder when purchasing from COSTAR's authorized contract. They may focus on criteria that is more important to them than just pricing, such as preferred brand, location, or past performance of a supplier, negotiated pricing made during their search process, and negotiated value adds to the purchase. COSTAR's exclusive contracts allows product customization. Using vehicles, for example, members can and suppliers can negotiate additional add-ons to make the vehicle a better fit for the members' needs and make the supplier's offer more competitive. Because COSTARS members receive public funding for the procurement of supplies and services, the combination of competitive pricing and negotiation saves taxpayer money. And finally, the added benefit for our Commonwealth is that the COSTARS program provides opportunities for small, diverse, veteran-owned small business and local companies to compete for this business. Now let me expand on the second benefit listed here, the reduction of the cost and time for a public bidding process. Can everyone hear me okay like this? Okay, thank you. Many of our members are municipalities and school districts who must follow the state laws and regulations. One of them being the PA procurement laws, procurement thresholds. I want to focus on the highest threshold. Because COSTARS contracts are COSTARS participating, because COSTARS contracts and COSTARS participating statewide contracts meet the requirement of Chapter 19 of the Procurement Code. Our members can significantly reduce the time and effort and cost normally associated with the public bidding process by purchasing through the COSTARS program. For those members who are held to the requirements of PA Procurement Code thresholds, it is estimated that for transactions over $22,500 threshold, these members invest about $3,600 for each transaction in public bidding process, comprised of advertising costs, administrative costs, and attorney fees. Not only does the public bidding process take a substantial amount of time and effort, but our members would rather apply that $3,600 spent to the hard cost of the project. In addition to saving money, their decision-making time is lessened because our members can quickly start negotiations and finalize the purchase with the supplier that suits their needs and budget. This is one of the main factors of members' decision to choose purchase through COSTAR participating contract. COSTARS members are permitted to purchase under two types of contracts, COSTARS exclusive contracts and eligible statewide contract. So many times we're asked, what's the difference between these two kind of contracts? So now we will share some major difference between these two types. Let's look at the COSTARS exclusive contract first. This set of contracts are 36 COSTARS exclusive multi-vendor contracts that are available for use by COSTARS members only. So state agencies cannot use this contract. COSTARS contracts have many choices of suppliers with a lot of varieties. So if you're a supplier, it is very important to be sure that you are competitively pricing your product and services to vie for members' benefits when bidding on one of their contracts. COSTARS offers competitive pricing, and the supplier's pricing offered on the contract is the ceiling price, which means the suppliers can offer reduced, lower pricing in quotes and negotiations, but cannot offer pricing higher than stated on the contract. Furthermore, customization is available within this scope of the contract. The other type of the contracts are that COSTARS members are permitted to purchase is the statewide contract. There are more than 100 statewide contracts available for COSTARS members to purchase from. Statewide contracts are established based on the procurement needs of state agencies, which may or may not coincide with the needs of COSTARS members. So in many cases, there is a much more focused supplier selection on statewide contract. Statewide contracts are competitively priced through the formal bidding process. Statewide contracts are not open to customization. The specs of the products and services are listed in the contract. And the suppliers awarded for state agency contracts can only sell to COSTARS members if they're elected to participate in the COSTARS program. The statewide contract suppliers who elect to be COSTARS authorized suppliers agree to offer COSTARS members the same pricing, same terms, and same conditions that they offer to state agencies under these contracts. So if you plan to bid on an upcoming statewide contract, be sure to opt into the COSTARS program to increase your potential sales to our members. Just let your commodity specialist in charge of this contract know that you want to participate, and they can provide you with the election form. Here I want to recognize my colleague David Gibson here from the first floor. He is, some of you may know him already. You may call him very often. He's the commodity specialist in COSTARS program for contract 8, which is the most relevant contract category for today's event. So after this presentation, we know the time is very limited today, but please feel free to approach us to ask whatever question you have. So what does all this mean for you if you're a new or potential customer, a potential COSTARS suppliers? So what are the benefits for you? What's your responsibility, and how to become a COSTARS supplier? How can your company benefit from becoming a COSTARS supplier? With a little effort on your part, COSTARS bring you more than 9,400 customer leads upon contract award to help increase your sales and profits. As we all know, in the market, in a very competitive market today, information, especially information in the terms of contact information, is very valuable. Sometimes people pay, but if you join this program as an authorized COSTARS supplier for free, you will have the contact information of all more than 9,400 buyers from public sector in this program. You can do whatever marketing effort you want to approach them. This just dramatically increase your potential in your market and sales. We also provide our suppliers with resources to aid you in marketing effort to COSTARS members. We have a series of webinars and resource to teach some tips to how to reach out to the buyers from the public sector, especially within the COSTAR program. Doing business in the COSTARS program is straightforward. Your bidding is done up front with the Department of General Services. So you don't have to begin with public bidding process with each interested members. This is not to say there's no room for negotiate through the quoting process to make yourself their top choice. The COSTARS program is easy to use, and if you need help, the COSTARS team is ready to help via email or our toll-free number. We also have an online training center that walks you through different processes. And the bottom line benefits, if you're small or small diverse, small veteran-owned, or local business, you will pay a reduced administrative fee to participate. Through COSTARS, payment for your product and services is reliable because local municipalities are required to pay within 30 days, so your time isn't wasted by chasing your clients for payment. As a supplier, you must comply with all terms and conditions of your contracts. Sell only the items or services listed within the contract to register COSTARS members. Provide quarterly reports of COSTAR sales. You will do this online via the COSTAR supplier gateway in the PA supply portal. Annual payment of your administrative fee. We will send 60-day and 30-day reminder prior to your annual payment due date. It is very important that you continually update your supplier data so we have your current contact information for your company so there's no delay in your COSTARS business. In order to be a COSTARS supplier, you will pay the annual administrative fee, which offset the cost to administrator this program. The annual administrative fee are as follows. As you can see, the Department of General Services encourages small, diverse, and veteran-owned small companies to compete for the business from the local public procurement units. So we have discounted our administrative fee substantially for this type of businesses. Important to know, the administrative fee is administrator per contract. This per contract fee also applies to statewide COSTAR participating suppliers. So if you join 2 COSTARS contracts, you will pay 2 sets of the yearly fee for your participation. As the fee is paid, you will have access to our member contact list and non-exclusive license to use the COSTARS brand name and logo for your marketing purchases. Time by time, we can see on some business window, even on some business truck, they put very big COSTARS logo there. That's a very good marketing tool because COSTARS is a very reliable and trustful tool in this field for more than 20 years. To become a COSTAR authorized supplier, you must follow 4 steps. We have a handout at our table listing the 4 steps and providing all links you need for each step. This handout also provides links to 2 recorded supplier webinars that will be helpful during the bidding process and provide tips and tricks on marketing to our members once you are awarded a contract. Our table is very close by. When you go out to this field on your left side, you can see the COSTARS table there. COSTARS has many supplier resources to help you in your participation, as well as resources to members in this program. To access these resources, please visit www.dgs.pa.gov/COSTARS. Under the program resource tile, you can find the event calendar, newsletters, and general Q&A information. If you cannot find the answer to question in many resources available to you, the COSTARS team is always here to help. The contact information here will connect you to the whole COSTAR team, and if one individual happens not be available, others will be aware you have reached out to us and we can help you together.